So this is DCPro Behaviour. I'm going to show you through this today. There are 3 sections to Behaviour. You've got the classroom entry, recording an incident, and the explore section. Now what I'm going to show you today has just been generically set up with our generic behaviour framework. This can all be tailor-made to however you wish it to look in school. As we go through, you'll kind of see the bits that can be bespoke to however you wish to have them. You don't have to use classroom entry and you don't have to record incidents, but you would have to use one or the other, and you can use both. So we'll go through classroom entry first. So here you can see I've got my class. Obviously, if you've got access to multiple classes, you can select whichever class or year group you want to look at here. And then also what period you want to be set up for. Now this will follow kind of a timetable that you put in, and it uses kind of times and dates, etc. So at the minute it's saying I'm on break time. And it's a case of children set to expected behaviour. There are a couple of positive behaviours and there's a few negative behaviours. Now the names and things of these and the amount of them you can set up yourself and have whatever you like. But to move students forwards and backwards, you just use the arrows to give kind of positive for green, and red will move them down. You can select multiple students, so I can move them up, I can move them both to the top. I can also add in comments if I wanted to about why I've moved them, where I've moved them to. And that's how you move students around the different positive and negative sections. And then you just click save before you leave, and it saves it there. So that's classroom entry basically. Recording an incident, now this is for more serious behaviour. So this is the kind of form that you have to fill in. So you can come in and add a comment. Here, and then you can obviously choose which period it happened in, etc. So if it happened before school, or you want to kind of say something happened after school, then obviously you can come in and choose whichever section here. Again, this is a tailor-made list, so you can add what you like in. I can give a severity. I can give categories as well. So again, these categories can be set up by yourselves in school. So let's say I walked out of the class, and again I can say where it was. I can say what participants are in it, so whoever the student or students were, so I can find them from here. I can add multiple students in if I wanted to. I can say what happened, so what action happened. I can give each of them a severity if I wanted to. If there was a recipient to the incident, I can add those students in as well. And also if there are any witnesses, depending on how severe it is, and I can add in again staff and pupils to this too. And then I can choose whom I want it to notify. So if I wanted it to notify the head teacher, SLT, Senko, etc., then I can search for those staff members in here, and they will all be notified via an email about the incident taking place. So I can add notifications in there, and then you just click save incident at the bottom. And then this will take you straight into the Explorer section. So we can see here it takes us straight into here, so we can then explore. So we'll have a look at this now. So the Explore section here, we can see it's starting to kind of count up positive or negative behaviour. So you can see from the classroom entry section, I can rank these and sort these by those with positive, negative, the date, the point scores, etc. And I can look at students, so this is for the classroom entry bit. I can look at incidents that have happened. So I can go through here and look at incidents. And then on this section here, it's important to note that the final part of it is, for the extreme part I would say, is putting students on report. So this report button here is against every student. So there is a report section on here. So if I click report, it will take me to the report template again, which can be set up by yourselves. So I can say who they're reporting to. And then I can say which staff members will be notified of them being on report as well. And again, they'll get emails about that too. So I can select multiple staff members if I wanted to. Here I can add in multiple targets that they have to achieve, and then I've got the school's timetable here, and again I can add in a grade set to say if they've met their targets in each of the different periods. And what it does is it starts to tally up and add up the totals and lets me know how close the student is towards achieving their targets for their report. And every time I come and fill this in, either at the top or at the bottom, there's a save report card there. So I'd need to add in kind of targets, etc. And then finally, all of these behavior sections, you'll be able to use these lovely behavior reports that we have here to get all of your kind of analysis out of it. And that's behavior.